Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Abubakar Sirika, declares that the focus of the ministry is the investment in airport terminals, particularly by private sectors and airserve infrastructure, as well as to support the development of associated services and to invest in the aviation system to provide and improve safe air services. This was made known during a presentation to the Aviation Stakeholders Forum held in Abuja. Senator Abubakar mentioned the status of the roadmap in the aviation sector from 2016 to date. He revealed that the negotiation meetings with the Ethiopian Airline Group Consortium and the federal government of Nigeria are ongoing. Also encouraged all airlines in the country to boost their capacity and operations.
So our focus, as seen on the screen, is the investment in airport terminals, particularly by private sector and airside infrastructure. Support development of associated services such as aircraft maintenance and airport service providers. Investment in air navigation systems to provide and improve safe and enhance air traffic management services. Support financing of airlines and other aircraft-related investments based on feasibility, transition gaps, and sustainability of such investments. Negotiation meetings with the Ethiopian Airlines Group Consortium and the Federal Government of Nigeria is ongoing. The next steps is Federal Executive Council approval of the full business case, and then the operations will commence local and international and very soon. And before we leave this government, by special grace of God, it will happen. And the 250 million Nigerians will have the opportunity to have a very well-structured airline that has the capacity to be able to deliver the required service that is needed within this continent. We can't be at the center of Africa and continue the way we are. And all of the other airlines that we have in the country are encouraged to boost their capacity and their operations, because there is not any single airline today, including those who don't even have an aircraft, that ever approached the Ministry of Aviation under Buhari with a request, and the request was turned down. Never. It is the first time. And more than 50% of the AOCs that are in existence today, I believe, came under Buhari. Most of the big names today, Ivom Air and the rest of them, came under Buhari. A few of them that just came slightly before Buhari, like Air Peace that came in 2014, I believe, it expanded because the enabling environment and the ease of doing business and the support by government has been provided to that particular airline. And most of them, or almost all of them. So during our time, number of airlines are doubled, number of airports are doubled, passenger number have been tripled, aviation has grown to become the fastest growing sector of our economy before COVID. And I think it's the greatest achievement that we can say that has happened.
Senator Abubakar Sirika further reviewed the establishment of an aerospace university and that some countries are ready to partner with the ministry as regards the university, as well as their capacity building and manpower development in hosting of workshops, world aviation forums, and others.
The university will afford them the opportunity. The admission is in process, it's been established, it's also another roadmap item ticked. So I'm very happy because we have lots of countries, such as China, Qatar, and the rest of them, who agree to partner with us in this university. And we're making it a Pan-African university. So it's called African Aviation and Aerospace University, centered here in Abuja. We are borrowing the office of Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau at the moment. Their training school, the headquarters to start. Within the 12,000 hectares of land, we earmarked a space for the university, and we have commenced development of that particular property. And this university will be hybrid. It will be both physical and online. And because the online schooling is very efficient, effective, and is now global. So we'll do that. We are commencing with meteorology and aviation management, and then we introduce in 2 years engineering and the rest of them and aerospace courses. During our lifetime, I think the world noted our efforts towards building an aviation ecosystem, and they trusted us and been coming here for one course or conference or seminar or another. We did the remotely piloted aircraft systems, which is drone symposium in 2017, adjudged by ICAO to be the best event ever organized, and you have to see it in Abuja. And at that time, it was when people were saying that Nigeria is not safe, this and that, you can't go to Nigeria, you don't do this. We attracted the entire world. Some 117 countries or more were here in Abuja. And they enjoyed their time, and we deliberated during that time. And then, of course, for the first time, the ICAO World Aviation Forum was held outside the headquarters of ICAO in Montreal, and it happened here in Abuja, and in this hotel, financing the development of aviation infrastructure. And we also then had about 150 countries in attendance here. And I cannot remember any ministry, agency, or of government that had attracted 150 countries. And very many of them are the ministerial status. And so it's kudos for Nigeria, and we did. We also did the AFI Week in May 2022, also a success. Also the ICANN 2022 in Abuja, December last year. Another roadmap item that we have is the Civil Aviation Act. Since 1963, when 50% of this hall have not been born. And I think that is the year that Captain Ibrahim qualified as pilot. From that time till now, the Civil Aviation Act was reviewed only once. And that was in 2006 when I went to National Assembly as Deputy Chairman of the committee. We caused that act should be reviewed. It was reviewed and gazetted, but we did it in a rush. I'm sure Captain Edboyo will remember that we achieved it, but it was so rushed that many items were missed in the quest to produce, because we were already campaigning in that 2006 build up to 2007. But we had an act which was imperfect. So we threw the act back to you, stakeholders, you reviewed it, and today I'm happy to announce that we have a brand new Civil Aviation Act 2022, which has been gazetted. We have the NAMA Act, the FAN Act, the NIMET Act, and the NSIB Act, and the INCAT Act. All these have been achieved.